Thank you. Okay, so how bad is Pakistan? That is the first question that I will ask Ashok and Gargi. How bad is Pakistan? How rubbish is Babar Azam? This is no rivalry. We are all responsible for hyping it up, and we also take responsibility for that. Every match we think some Pakistan will turn up, which will pose a fight. It doesn't happen. India just the wrong song. Gautam Gambhir, that is the fall of Pakistan. Well held. And that was Rinku Singh taking the Sahib Zada Farhan catch. But Gargi, first to you. How bad is Pakistan? Ashok, why is it a no contest? You go first.
I mean, look, India has completely steamrolled Pakistan at this point. Ashok again wants to back the face is not the same.
Correct.
Yeah, now it's fine. See, the problem is they lack so much application when it comes to batting. You see, from the very get-go, they are not able to read what's going on. Hardik Pandya was bowling really well, took the pace of the ball and was getting those, slot those deliveries. But at the same time, where is the application from the Pakistani batter? That Aksar Patel wicket that he got when he got bowled, I mean that was a complete swing and a miss. On the other hand, look at the bowling. You've seen Salman Ali Agha start the innings. At the very end, you know that Abrar has gone for a lot of runs because he was bowling too quick. Why would you put on a Shaheen Shah leading? Yes, the others, had depleted their overs, but at the same time, Salman Ali Agha could have gone himself and bowled.
Very important point. The captain did not show courage that he could have bowled the last over. You got a Shaheen, 165 score became 176. Match was over then. Ashok.
Absolutely. I think this is absolutely no contest. I think on the field, their batsmen, abject lack of application. More importantly, an ability to read what is going on in terms of the pitch and then course correct or take the necessary action. We didn't see an iota of that. I think, this is just absolutely not a contest anymore. And I think you need to redefine what we are talking about in terms of a rivalry. There is zero matchup in terms of the way it's been played. I agree. 3 or 4 batsmen from the Pakistan side, very, very poor application, really trying to hit above the fielders during the power play. I think they ended at about 38 or so in their power play against India's 52. But absolutely no effort to try and beat the bowlers.
Are we back?
Are we back? Yeah, good. So the point that Ashok was making, let's now decode this one by one. Okay, let's not sort of jump the gun. First things first, I will start with you, Gandhi. Salman Agha winning the toss. Each and every one of us have said, win toss, bat first. Australia made that blunder against Zimbabwe. They scored 170, nailed Australia.
Yeah, go ahead.
What are we?
Seems like there is something that's happened between Sky, Kuldeep and Hardik Pandya. Hardik and Sky are very unhappy with Kuldeep. Look at how Surya reacts to it. And look how Hardik as well is reacting to Kuldeep Yadav. So something's gone wrong.
Oh, it'll
heat of the moment, adrenaline, whatever you want to call it.
They'll sort that out. Yeah. I mean, these little things, you've beaten Pakistan for God's sake. Let's start at the top. Salman Ali Agha. Is it okay now, Ashok?
Yeah.
Salman Ali Agha winning the toss and deciding to bowl. And then, that's where I thought, you have seen Australia, Zimbabwe. You've seen the same wicket. You have seen Zimbabwe score 170. Australia did not cross 140 plus. Why would you want to decide to bowl? You won the toss, put the runs on the board, and kill India, nail India, try and push. What on earth did Salman Ali Agha do?
I have no clue. Since yesterday, our individual analysis of the game, of the wicket, of the conditions here, have told us or have prompted us to say that this is a win the toss and bat first wicket. There is no due. You won't have that problem of going out there and bowling second. It will be difficult to chase in this situation because it is India-Pakistan. Like Suryakumar Yadav said, India versus Pakistan is always an occasion. There is always pressure when it comes to this particular fixture. pressure changes everything when it comes to chases. Why would Salman Ali Agha want to chase on this particular wicket? Number two, again the Shahid Shah freely call. Number three, no application from the batters at all. It's almost as if it was a series of bad decisions one after the other. And again, you can tell that there's no solidity when it comes to this Pakistan team. The gulf between the two teams is it's day and night. The difference is of day and night.
There's a super chat, Ashok. Take that. I'm really regretting 19th over in the Netherlands-Pakistan match. Pakistan are completely dishonest actors in cricket. World Cup would be better without them. Basically, asked. If you remember, had Max O'Dowd not dropped that catch, Pakistan would be history book.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying, that this is not a contest anymore. It's a streak that's hit them. And I think, I mean, when Salman Agha came into bowl that first over, I thought, okay, they have, chalked out a different kind of a strategy. The pitch did look slow. I think Gargi and I were sitting somewhere behind third man, and we thought that the ball was kind of stopping, not coming onto the bat. And I thought that they had, worked out a very intelligent plan with their spinners to try and hold the ball back. But the way they organized themselves, the way Ishan Kishan went after them, they had no clue. And frankly, the way Preeti came on in that last over, I don't know what they were thinking. I think this is complete lack of match understanding, condition understanding, and planning.
Yeah, and now I have to ask that inevitable question before we kind of decode that game. What will Mohsin Naqvi now do? He landed up again yesterday. He stole everybody's limelight. He wants to be the center of attraction. Today he left, just about after the Pakistan 7 wickets fell. He was very, very upset, obviously. Now, this is what it is. I mean, why would you turn up and try to impact the cricket and upset equilibrium? For what reason? You tried at the Asia Cup, you got Roger. You tried at the World Cup, you got Roger. For God's sake, Mr. Naqvi, you are not the star. Your cricketers are. You are just a cricket administrator. Because you're a politician, no one tells at your face that you are not welcome. Why don't you see the writing on the wall and leave your cricketers alone? You can do your politicking with Bangladesh. You can do all that fundamental radical politics. But when it comes to the field of play, India will take you down. It's in your interest not to come. Mohsin Naqvi.
We've said this over and over again. The kind of attention seeking that Mohsin Naqvi does is toxic to Pakistan cricket. Look, back when Mohsin Naqvi walked into that Pakistan practice match, the second match in the Asia Cup, match day -1, we know that they got a mental conditioning coach as well. What you're doing is you're putting the pressure back on the players. You go there, you say, you make a tweet, you do a press conference saying that, I went to the players to congratulate them, to motivate them, whatever. But at the same time, you're not motivating them. You're telling them that this is more than just cricket. That's the message you're actually sending. And this is something I've said, and I will always say that Mohsin Naqvi rarely puts on his hat of a PCB chair. Instead, he always comes in as the interior affairs minister of Pakistan, and always brings politics to the fore. And it is rich that he comes from Mohsin Naqvi when he says things like, sports should not have any politics, cricket should not have any politics. Look at your conduct.
Oh boy.
And look at your conduct to the World Cup as well. I have nothing more to say.
What's happening here?
This is the condition of Pakistan.
Actually, just before you come back, Boria, I have a point of view on this.
I have an idea.
I think repeatedly, this is exactly what we've been saying. The more they focus on this kind of theatrics, these kind of antics, the more there is going to be bankruptcy with regard to talent in Pakistan. And I think that's the core issue here, which is that, to get Babar Azam to play this, he looked so out of sorts. Not just in terms of the way he was batting, but even in terms of his body language, completely out of sorts. I think this is the big warning signal for Pakistan, which is that they're going to be bereft of talent. And unless they fix this, rather than indulging in these theatrics, they are going to go down a deep, deep hole.
I don't.
I can hold it for some time and then.
Yeah, let's do it that way. Let's do it that way.
Hold it.
Let's do it that way. Show it. So now the tripod is basically falling like a pack of 9 pins, exactly the way the Pakistan batting happened. Shomik also joins us. Shomik and I were walking back. Gargi joins us as well. Gargi is from the start. Ashok is behind the camera. Shomik, your first comment, we were seeing how bad is Pakistan.
This absolutely. I mean, Babar Azam, he played the worst part of this World Cup year, and I don't think anyone can trump this. Outside the off stump, Akshar Patel dangling it, try, yeah, Akshar Patel dangling it. I mean, trying to tempt him. Babar Azam going for a wild stalk away from his body, never quite there. I mean, it shows the pride of Pakistan batting. Pakistan bowling, today see, people talk a lot about Pakistan bowling. They bowled well in patches today, but they were not consistent as far as the bowling is concerned. Too many boundary balls, given the conditions. Too many boundary balls are bowled. As regards their batting, I mean, as I mean, there is a serious dearth of talent, which is the reason they are still carrying Babar Azam. And there is a reason for that, but I will come back to that.
Exactly.
Yeah, and let's now kind of focus back. Ashok, we'll get you back in 5. We'll just take turns. Let's come back to Ishan Kishan. 4 matches back, this man was not supposed to be India's playing 11. He was not even part of the squad. He was not there. And all of a sudden, look at this epic turnaround. By the way, the guy was reading Bhagavad Gita. And he got the patience from Bhagavad Gita. Ishan Kishan was reading Bhagavad Gita, was in Kalyani for a domestic game, was in one of those tuk-tuks and going around. And the driver who took Ishan Kishan around Kalyani has now taken that photograph, put it on his wall, and has now become the most famous tuk-tuk driver in Kalyani in Bengal. That is the Ishan Kishan story. But what is it starting to drizzle? I thought so, but
Okay.
I don't. I
It's considered auspicious, by the way.
I think
Mahashivratri rain is
gods,
supposed
I
to be
think even
Okay, Shivratri rain is good.
yeah.
Okay, God. Chalo. God is also blessing us because we had rain gods. But talk about Ishan Kishan. Then I come to you and Ashok.
Look, I said, and the way that I've been observing him for the past few practice sessions and the matches as well, you could tell that Ishan Kishan has this fire ignited in him that seems that it refuses to die down. And at the same time, you look at the kind of quality of cricket that Ishan Kishan is bringing to the table. At the same time, I want to give the credit where it's due. The credit goes to the management for the kind of belief that they've infused in this team. Abhishek Sharma. Again, this is high risk, high reward cricket. They've given everyone the license to go out there and play their natural, fearless game. And if something goes wrong, you've got each other to back each other up. And with Ishan Kishan as well, we all know that there was a fallout. We all know that he was out of the central contracts for a couple of years. But at the same time, looking at his domestic performances, giving him a chance and bringing him straight back into the team, I think that deserves a lot of credit as well.
100%. I mean, two questions. I'll kind of make my point and then we can get Ashok in. And by the way, our pizzas have been ordered. So one of you have to keep an eye on that pizza hut. It can't get shut. Then our entire pizza order is gone and Shomik Human's hungry. So am I, so Gargi, so will Ashok. You have to keep an eye on that pizza hut. Having said that, I thought India assessed the pitch very well. Because the moment Sai Mayur came, this was 160. The moment you got 175 Shomik, Surya innings. Tilak played slow, but he was there. And then that little cameo from Shivam and that little cameo from Rinku tells you how good this Indian batting line is.
100%. And you see, I mean, Pakistan made a huge mistake at the top. They won the toss. And the only chance they had in this game to somehow get to 165, 170 and put the pressure on India. But they didn't do that. I mean, Ishan Kishan played a match winning knock. We all know that. That's absolutely fine. And I give you a little bit of backstory about Ishan Kishan because I know him well. And I know all his friends very well in Jharkhand cricket. I know all his friends very well in Jharkhand cricket. Saurabh Tiwari, Ishan Jaggi, Shehbaz Nadeem. I know all of them. They are friends. And when he was going the toughest phase of his life, believe me, said I was a bad word about it. Everybody said, oh, easy. Actually, as far as our mindset is concerned, when a big sports said, and that is different. That kind of our thing is different, and it is judged with a bit of skepticism. Now, Ishan Kishan, I mean, he manfully fought dogs. He was different from the central contract. And during that phase, his best friend is that partner. And he just shared his emotions, thoughts, everything with him. No one else knew anything that way. And he got his socks off. He took his coach to the nets. He said, see, I have shortcomings in my game. I'm struggling to fix the pace. My legs are very good, but I'm struggling to fix the pace of my outside. So you train me the way I develop that. And then the relentless pursuit for excellence began. On the offside, Ishan Kishan, ball after ball, he played more than 5,000, 6,000 balls every day, and the coach was always there. So it's just repeat the rewards. Now, Ashok, before I hand it over to you, just one thing about this thing, about this Pakistan thing, about this Pakistan thing. I will come to that. But uh, there is a, as an Indian, might say, there is for shadow. But the list of Pakistan, massive cricket country, and they are downfall. I mean, very, very disappointing.
Absolutely, it's completely palpable. But first, I want to talk about Ishan Kishan. Thank you for sharing that backstory. But I think today he was batting on some other wicket. He was in a trance of his own. That strike rate of almost 200. I don't think anyone matched up anywhere even 50% of the way he went about his work. Right? Three sixes, 10 fours on that 74 odd runs that he scored. Just an outstanding piece. I think he single-handedly pulled that innings away from Pakistan, and absolutely right. Coming to your point, I think the larger point, this dearth of talent, before we joined us in saying that the warning is now on the wall, so that this dearth of talent, the fact that they have to play Babar Azam in this kind of a format, and even if you saw the lack of application of their opening batsmen, it was very poor reading of the conditions. I thought it was a tough condition. The ball was dripping. The ball was coming slow. Even Shivam Dube was struggling initially, to hit the ball. We saw a few, top edges, of course, miscued kind of hits by the Indian batsmen. But they realized that this is a different kind of a wicket. And abject lack of application, abject lack of really a strategy. When Salman Agha came into fold that first over, he thought that there is some profound strategy that's going to unfold. But frankly, it was all over the place.
And Ashok, a massive shout out to Surya. Because if you look at India's previous two matches against USA, India suffered a collapse. 77-6. Against India also, at the end, suffered a collapse. 5 wickets fell in a week. It was important for India to keep going after Krishan's dismissal. And it was very important from India's perspective to negate that Usman Tariq trade. And India did. What was the trick? The first ball was on Tariq's ball. Surya played.
Only your
it.
pizza is left.
Surya forced it off.
In 5 minutes, go and get it.
Okay.
It's in the oven, so he's been making
the
it.
match. And what was the trick? What was the trick? The trick is against Usman Tariq, when he pauses, at the time of loading, he is pausing, and by that time, the batsman is about 20% increase in energy. So
Yeah.
when he is playing the shot, he is losing the pitch. Surya stayed still, absolutely static. You stay put there at the bowling crease as long for an eternity. I will stay static. And his trigger movement started when he was trying to deliver. We just received a message that Mohsin Naqvi left after the fall of 6 wicket. All the political posturing, all soap opera, everything. Mr. Mohsin Naqvi has destroyed Pakistan cricket.
I did not hear what you said about Usman Tariq and Surya. But I think you and I were on the same page because it was all about the stillness. And Rohit Sharma once told me this. So Surya, if you see the first ball, so Tariq pauses, Surya is not even moving, it's like a statue waiting. So he's waiting, the stillness is what allowed Surya to get after Tariq and get those boundaries. Rohit Sharma once told me, this was about a T20 match in New Zealand where he scored 18 of the super over against Team Saudi. He said first couple of balls, he was wandering around the pitch because he too was tense. He said, I remembered a game, and that game was between Mumbai Indians versus Kochi Tuskers. He said, I had given the super over to Justin Bieber, and the batsmen were Adam Finch and Brendan McCullum. Rohit tells me, he said, look, Jasprit Bumrah is the world's best bowler. Even Jasprit gave up and said, what should I do? And I realized that if Jasprit is under pressure, Team Saudi will also be under pressure. So why am I moving around the wicket? I need to stay still. And he said, I just stood there and was in my crease. Saudi bowled to me, I hit him for 2 consecutive sixes. Last ball was a KPM. That's exactly what Surya did to Usman Tariq today. He stayed still. Tendulkar did that brilliantly to Delhi bowlers.
And Surya, in turn, gave the template, the world how to play Tariq. The Indian batsmen, all the Indian batsmen took a leap out of their skills. This great skill. Shivam Dubey was troubled by Zain Ayub. The first ball, the hat-trick ball, it was a Zappa, and he just missed a hat-trick by a couple of birds. But that was, amazing delivery. But otherwise, if you look at Usman Tariq, his figures on this pitch, decent, but not spectacular.
No, he
and
should have
Surya gave that template.
100%. Because look, on a wicket like this, if you have to win the game for Pakistan, it's not one or 27, 28, or 26. That's not a winning decision. Why that India had taken control of India had taken Shadab to the cleaners. Again, I thought that was a mistake. Abrar, because why would you go with Shadab to a left-hander? He would beat you to the cleaners, but Ishan Kishan played the game of a lifetime. The way he
So we just spoke about it, which is that those 3 sixes that 10 shows in that circuit go a strike rate of 200. Frankly, I think it was almost like any thought. Nobody was able to catch up.
It was unbelievable.
And when
Someone come and get, I'll go. And
Yes.
get-
She has to go and get her food.
I learned
Yeah.
Just go and say,
Oh, I can't go. You have to hold this because Wi-Fi.
what happened?
Hotspot se chalna.
Just go and say that my colleague has just ordered my veggie pizza. You had put it in the oven. Give it to me. It's like being cooked like Pakistan.
and a word of praise for Gautam Gambhir and Ajit Agarkar 2 months ago.
Ishan Kishan
He was nowhere in the frame, and they took the punt. They took a bold call to props to Khan Gill.
Was all said and done. Gautam Gambhir 4 out of 4 against Pakistan. Right? The Asia Cup won this. And each one except that final is a wrong. Pakistan has been decimated, demolished, killed, nailed, kicked around. That bad. Wasim Naqvi has destroyed Pakistan cricket. That man should understand that. He comes and players are made to sort of walk in front of him and pay him homage. Bloody hell. You are a damn politician. There's a cricket match going on. They are the center stage. What are you doing in that team hotel the night before making your players come to you and meet you? This is what will happen if the kind of pressure that you put on them. India is a far better side. He should stay away. He should be in the Asia Cup. He destroyed them. Now he's destroyed them. Coming to Pakistani bowling. On a wicket like this, there is no way you can allow India more than 150 runs. You have played 5 spinners. You have allowed India to go to 176, 77. Game over, boss. And then Hardik Pandya, when he scored a duck, did you see the way he comes back?
Exactly.
Shahid Zada, that is attitude.
See, beyond commerce and political positioning, this game now borders on irrelevance because there is a golfing class, absolute golfing class. Afghanistan will give India more headache than Pakistan. They have a better all-round team. I have some sympathy for Pakistan cricket because after that Lahore massacre, for a decade, cricket absolutely stopped in Pakistan. No domestic cricket, nothing. And even after resumption, the top teams never said their full strength sides in Pakistan because always there is a security threat. Everyone knows that, whatever they say. Now the fact is that this is the reason why the supply line is stopped. If you look at it, most Misbahul of the generation that Misbahul helped, they didn't release batsmen.
Let's take some questions, boss. Pitmong says, can't believe ICC took that many days to convince Pakistan to play live against us. Ashok, I mean, people are roasting Pakistan. Shombi Dotto had the Namibia versus Pakistan match being played on a batting deck, they would have definitely felt the presence with the US actually having a realistic chance to qualify. You mean to say take the Netherlands back? I mean, had that showdown not dropped, today Pakistan was going home.
Gone. Absolutely. In fact, I would say that US played far better than this team today, right, against India.
US pushed us. US had that Surya run out, the catch not been dropped by Shubham Rangane. USA could have beaten India. Let's take some more questions. Shombi, when will Kuldeep learn to field? That's why that heated exchange happened. Humiliating defeat. Can't believe ICC. TJ something being cooked like Pakistan. Pizza. Oh, I
So
said
that's the
that
pizza one.
Pizza one. Roshanji, Boryada, please comment on the so-called King Babar. Come on, take that. Shomi can King Babar.
I think, in the stands that we were sitting, people were talking about Lagao Dabar ka tel or Lagao Babar ka husband. That was the line for the day. But frankly,
We are also responsible.
I know
We,
the hype that we have.
we build this hype and then we love coming and hitting them.
My Pakistani friends are saying Ghante ka king.
No, but I think it is very, very palpable that he was out of sorts in body language, even when fielding didn't really look like he belonged. And I think this is really symbolic of the fact that there is dearth of talent. This is what the outcome of boxing theatrics is going to be. It's going to be a deep, deep hole out of which they will never get.
I think the question of the day has come from Arp on. Gargi has managed to get her pizza. She's very happy now. Come on, Gargi. Yeah, I'll give you the question of the day. Should have stuck to boycott.
I said this when Pakistan actually confirmed. I said, oh, okay. And after that Netherlands match,
Should have stuck to boycott.
you should have stuck.
Acha, their podcast. Itna faltu ka tension there. They have good spinners, but they forget they have to batters.
Even the spinners are
But what
not
spinners? In fact,
consistent.
yeah, I don't think that they had chalked out the strategy.
Wait. Mosi Naqvi ran away today, but without the trophy.
Someone was actually tweeting me and saying that, I've heard that they moved the trophy to a different city because Mohsin Naqvi is in Colombo.
Oh boy.
They're taking
Great
the
win by
pity
Team
out.
India, dominant, etc. Time to hype Shivam Dubey like other big names. Someone says, is Abhishek 100% fit Korea? Yes, he is. I mean, he looked a tad underdone, a tad leaner, but give him a couple of games. I mean, I know people are saying he's not 6 kgs. Give the guy a little bit of time. Yes, people are saying two ducks, but he will come good. Come the Super 8 stage, that man is too good. Ahmedabad will be a very good batting wicket. The moment India go to Ahmedabad, Netherlands game, first Super 8 game, Abhishek Sharma will come good. Kolkata will be a good batting wicket. Chennai Shomik will do better, but Chennai should also be a relatively decent batting wicket.
Better. I mean, of late, over the last 2 years, the nature has changed a bit, and it is now good for stroke play.
Yeah, because
It is like Chennai pitch in the 1970s with good bounce.
Because if you see the IPL, high scores have happened in Chennai. So no question. Gandhi, you continue for a while. I have to.
But Ashok,
सवाल चाहिए आपको?
Then we have got.
but something that I want to talk about, Ashok, is the fact that when we look back on the Sky and Ticket partnership, I know that a lot of people were quite frustrated with the way that they were handling things, but at the same time, to me, I had no doubt at all that this was a very well thought of and a calculated approach from the Indian batters. Because I don't think they meant to take it that slow, but at the same time, you look at the way that things were going on, Tilak was entering the innings, but Suryakumar Yadav came on. Obviously, he was getting a good look at what the wicket was doing, and at the same time, the good Usman Tari got, and it was very fast over. So I think they were trying to play those couple of overs on, and after that, there is one interesting observation in the fact that Gautam Gambhir, when the big break happened, and that slow down and movement over there, Gautam Gambhir came into the game, spoke to Tilak Verma and looked angry at him. It seemed like he was, telling him something, maybe to go on aggressively or something like that. But there was an indication that maybe Gautam Gambhir was not happy with the way that things were going. But at the same time, 170, we said this for the past couple of days, is a par score. India had a very calculated approach to this entire game. They played very well. I know that in the middle people said that had started tweeting. There was a buzz on social media. They've been like know they're going to lose this match, etc., etc.
That was happening.
Yes, they said. But I have no doubt at all this was a very calculated.
I don't think India was ever in doubt in this game. If on a wicket like this you get to 50 plus in the power play, India got to 53. Because I was in the press box, I was making notes today. 53 was good enough. Only when Sai Mayur picked those 2 wickets in that 15 to 17 over, India's run rate was 5.
Yeah.
Other than that, India was 9, India was 8, and in the last over, India got 16, which was a blunder. Once again on the part of Sambhanan. Rinku Singh, that 1-4-1-6. Shivam Dubey, 17 ball 27. I think nailed it. If you look at the batting effort, yes, Ishan Kishan was, Sachin Tendulkar's kind of innings on Shivratri Day. You should put him on that Ashok Chakra tonight. But Suryakumar Yadav, Shivam Dubey, Rinku Singh, important box. Even Tilak Verma, he did not let the Pakistan spinners get those wickets. And that was an umpire's call. That ball was actually hitting the top of the stumps. It was umpire's call. So India, the moment it was 175, I wrote in our work group this left. Because you could sense Pakistan had no chance. Varun Chakravarti, Kuldeep Yadav, Aksar Patel, even what I missed. And Surya, next time I see you, I will tell you this. You should have come and bowled like Usman Tariq on me. That is what I missed to me.
Not required. Not required. Not required because
Go.
no longer required because Suryakumar Yadav. I mean, a massive shout out to Ishan Kishan. He is rightly the man of the match. Absolutely. He played a blinder, match winning knock, but my man of the match is Surya. Looking at the bigger picture because
He is giving.
he has unlocked the Usman Tariq secret. Because what happens, I mean, when you are starting your trigger movement while the bowler tosses, you are 25% into your trigger movement. So at the time of playing the shot, you lose a bit of force. That, but he is static. So when the ball is coming, he can hit it with full force. That forcing shot of the mid-on, wide mid-on for 4 first ball, that completely unlocked.
I actually explained to Shubhan very this. He was like, no, it's Usman Tariq. I said, look at Surya, look at Surya. He's not even moving, like a statue waiting. Brilliant. Brilliant.
And surely on a lighter note, surely Suryakumar Yadav is a better bowler than Usman Tariq with his own action. Usman Tariq was not, he was complete wayward bowling from Usman Tariq.
I mean, I think not wavered, but not wicket taking.
No, basically, his pose is that's okay.
That is like Shadab Khan. That boundary.
That boundary. But I mean, see, that pose, that offered an opportunity. Now that has been taken care of, and everyone will follow Surya's template.
Yeah.
All his teammates took a leaf out of Surya's team. And
Gargi, do you remember Ajanta Mendis? No, you don't. Okay. Yeah, she's too young. She was too young at that point. 2008.
she was a newborn, I guess.
No, she was something like that. She would be a kid. She was still a.
She was a toddler.
No, she wasn't a toddler.
What year?
2008.
Child it.
No, 2008.
I was it.
A toddler.
So yeah, she was 8 years old. So Ajanta Mendis comes and mesmerizes everybody. 2 years later, Ajanta Mendis is out of the scene.
Aksar for the PC.
People have taken Ajanta Mendis to the cleaners. Virendra Sehwag started it, if you remember. Virendra Sehwag with the double hundred against Ajanta Mendis. That series. This is what will happen to Usman Tariq.
there. I covered the series.
Usman Tariq, the same thing will happen. People will work him out and tonk him out of the park. There is no big spin. I thought, honestly, Pakistan, this team, the best cricketer in this Pakistan team is Sai Mayur. Excellent fielder. That last catch, the tumble, was a beautiful catch. The way he bowled, he was the one who gave Pakistan that little bit of chance that you keep them to 165. But I don't think this Pakistan team, I've said this in the past, if there are 99 to 100 matches, Pakistan will win 5, India will win 99. Last 7-8 minutes on the show, closing comments. Are you seeing India the way we wanted India to be, potential champions? Are you seeing that?
See, before that, I was just thinking about maybe I have to extend my stay here because the way the vibe was around. The Pakistan, the vibe, the entire vibe, the leader. People are saying that this is a big ground, big dimension. India play in 50-meter boundary on their home patch. stuff like that. So many things are coming. And after winning the body language Pakistan players are showing. So I was about to tell you that maybe I have to exit this semi-final and who knows, even final.
But have you changed your mind now?
I think because with this batting, you will buy you this batting. As far as India is concerned, I told you this many times that we are playing to defend the title. Pakistan, this was their mind.
I think there was an element of absolute confidence in the way they talked about 170 in the past. So they trusted the process. They knew that they got to 175. And the method that they went to, it's almost like a muscle memory that they have built, saying that there is no need to panic. You know, the way Tilak Verma and Suryakumar did that innings. Now in retrospect, I feel that actually was a signal of the confidence.
Boss, let's put it this way. Target out, come back. Someone just go because I'm getting comments. Come.
Someone hold it.
Is it like everyone is left, one wicket after another? Come on.
Like nose in rugby.
No one's holding it, right? But think about it on a serious note.
Yes.
Hardik Pandya with the bat hasn't come good yet. Abhishek Sharma with the bat hasn't come good yet. And yet India is already looking the part. They nailed Pakistan by 60 runs. You haven't got your two best batters, Hardik Pandya and Abhishek Sharma, come good yet. They are monster cricketers. This Indian side will only keep getting better. Netherlands and thereafter the Super 8 stage. Gargi Rao, are you seeing potential champions? Are you seeing that defending champions India in the making of that side that can go the distance?
It is India's turn. It is India's World Cup. I have said this from the very beginning. The kind of cricket that they're playing, the kind of tactics and the kind of execution that they're showing us out there, and especially I want to give credit where it's due. The course correction that's happening on the field when things are not going right is something that we have to talk about. It's incredible up the way that back in Mumbai as well, when the Indian batters, and they've admitted it later as well, that they were very lean in analysing that wicket and understanding what was going on, but when they did, they course corrected very, very well. Similar thing happened today as well. And you know, this is something that only champion teams have. Going out there under pressure, having to course correct their plans, it is something that they do incredibly well. The other thing is the kind of faith and belief that they have in each other. I think that's also where management deserves a lot of credit, because clearly there have been conversation that it is high risk, high reward cricket, and when things go wrong, you have to put your hand up and say,
Ashok, closing comment. Shomik will be here. Shomik, Australia versus Sri Lanka game here only?
Australia Palakele. Candy.
It's in Candy. But that's another massive game. Massive game. If Australia go out, it means India gets Zimbabwe in the Super 8. India wouldn't mind that. Australia out. I think South Africa is the team that is looking the part at the moment.
Yes, absolutely. But I think there were also some really good bright spots. I think the way up hold today, I don't think we should discount that at all.
Brilliant.
I think it was just amazing. As well as Sir Patel, I think he finished his quota today. I think 2 wickets. I thought he bowled very well. So I think there are these things, these bright spots where some things are now beginning to oil, and therefore it's a matter of time before the rest of the patches fall into place. I think this team is within.
Shomik, closing comments.
See, I will not take Pakistan game as a mark because Pakistan doesn't deserve. Simple. Fact is that the tougher challenges will come. Tomorrow it's a virtual knockout and Australia. If Australia somehow is Super 8, Australia are a different beast in the knockouts. South Africa, I will not rule out West Indies also. They are playing all-round cricket. And I still that semi-final 2016 at Mokka.
Yes, Ravi Ashwin.
You remember that? You obviously also remember that. So basically, Pakistan is not
Lyndon Simmons.
Lyndon Simmons. Pakistan is no matter. Pakistan and Pakistan. I will not judge India by their performance against Pakistan because tougher challenges will come. But you all know this team has everywhere with it to go the distance.
Let's end on this note. Mr. Naqvi, if you ever listen to this, you love the limelight, don't you? You want to come to the hotel, you want to come to the Asia Cup, you want to take all the limelight. Take the bullet. When your team is losing, don't lose with 6 wickets down. Don't leave.
Exactly.
Take the bullet.
Exactly.
Stay there. Go and inspire your boys at the end of a loss. Don't put Mike Hesson, who comes and says, no, it's not a problem, it's not pressure. Mike Hesson has said exactly that in the press conference. What do you expect Mike Hesson, who's a hired coach, to say? You had no business leaving after the fall of the 6th wicket, Mr. Naqvi. Eat the bullet. That's what it is. You are a top administrator and a top politician. Take the bullet for your boys. Stand and protect them. The day they need protection, you are not there. You run away to your hotel because you don't want to be there and face the fact that, oh, you know what, Pakistan has lost again. That is the difference between an able administrator and an administrator who wants only the limelight. That's where you fall short, Mr. Naqvi. You inspire Bangladesh, you provoke Bangladesh, you egg Bangladesh on, and then you play the World Cup and run away. You get your prime minister to say boycott, and then you invoke the field marshal, making your prime minister a joke. Today you come to the ground with all your regalia, and then at the ball of the 6th wicket you disappear. Cricket deserves, Pakistan cricket deserves better, Mr. Naqvi. 4 out of 4. All of India, all of the cricket world is making fun of your team. Get a better cricket team, get better sense, get Pakistan cricket back on track because world cricket needs Pakistan, a stronger Pakistan. This kind of Pakistan, someday you will lose to the Netherlands. And with this kind of shenanigans that you're doing, that day is not too far away. So it is much better for you. Take your stock, take stock, do correctives, get your team in order, and for God's sake, stop taking the limelight.
And remember, Mr. Naqvi, it's 6-0 now. Since assuming office as PCB chair, this is the 6th time I have attended an India-Pakistan game, and it is 6-0. So get your house in order.
On that note, let's end here. The coverage continues. Gargi and Ashok with the 10 a.m. show tomorrow. Can India go the distance? I will do the 12 noon. Shomik will be here in Sri Lanka. So the Australia versus Sri Lanka game, we will have non-stop coverage here on Rev Sports. The match report's out. Go and read it on our website. Plenty of stuff coming your way. For now, our pizza is getting cold. We need to have at least relatively decentish pizza because Pakistan has given us that privilege of having our pizza, having our Coke, and having everything in a peaceful manner. Because this Pakistan is less than even of their quality. That's how bad they are. And we put our second side. Imagine a Vaibhav, Yashashvi Jaiswal, a Shubman Gill, a Shreya Iyer. You would have nailed this Pakistan. Thank you very much.